When the market gets wild, only one man rides it, the trading cowboy.
Boots on the floor, screen lights glow. Chart like an open road, get it up, let's go. I'm the trading cowboy, stocks are my thing, and Q on the dashboard, hear that bell ring. Bear flags, bull flags, a rope and I brand. This could be the best 8 seconds ever hit this land. Ride those candles, ride that run, long it to the highs, yeah, chase that sun. Short it to the lows when the tide starts to set. This could be the best 8 seconds, yeah, yeehaw. I'm the trading cowboy, giddy up, catch that momentum, boy. Charts look wild, I just grin. One more trade, let the rodeo begin.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Tack Room Power Hour Live. Thought that was going to be a little bull flag right there. Nice little V recovery, right? Let's see what we can get going right here. Let's see what we can get going. Got a little pivot point up there at the 513 still. If we draw this overall, let's kind of look and see if it's respecting this top. Yeah, look at that, right to the T. Look at that. If we draw our bottom right here, we're kind of right here to right here roughly. If I extend this out, nope. Come on, let me extend it. There you go. There we go. Kind of where we're sitting at, kind of no volume. Let's get some music so it's not too quiet.
Coffee gone cold on a dead slam glow. Boots on the floor, but I don't leave home. Watching that open like a rodeo gate. Every tick bucking like it's sealing my fate. Got scars from the summers, the rally ran wild. Bears at the door, bulls acting like a child. They call me crazy, but I call it art. And cute, not for the faint of heart. Fearless in the face of the NASDAQ, riding that screen like a wild Mustang. Volatility is my playground. I saddle that storm and I yank on the rein. I don't chase moves, I catch them. I wait in the weeds till the price comes to me. One shot, infinite possibilities. As country as it gets for a cowboy like me.
What are we thinking, guys? Gotta be patient, right? It's like we just slowed out of gas. Slowed out of gas? We ran out of gas, maybe. Where's our buddy Zero Dawn at? Has anybody seen him? I think I'm gonna have to send the Black Hawk out to look for him.
Closing bells gone. Not for the faint of heart, fearless in the face of the NASDAQ, riding that screen like a wild Mustang. Volatility is my playground. I settle that storm and I yank on the reins. I don't chase moves, I catch them. I wait in the weeds till the price comes to me. One shot, infinite possibilities. Hardcore country in this day trader scene.
Man, just a crazy grind, huh?
Boots on the floor, screen lights glow. You're like an open road, get it up, let's go. I'm the trading cowboy, stocks are my thing, and Q on the dashboard, hear that bell ring. Bear flags, bull flags, our open eye brand. This could be the best 8 seconds ever hit this land. Ride those candles, ride that run, long it to the highs, yeah, chase that sun. Short it to the lows when the tide starts to set. This could be the best 8 seconds yet. Yeehaw! I'm the trading cowboy. Get it up, catch that momentum, boy. Charts look wild, I just grin. One more trade, let the rodeo begin.
Welcome to Power Hour, huh? Holy cow. Zero movement. Be hard to call out a 50-point trade like this. Wall Street Couch Club.
Alarm bell rings, screens light up, green and red like county fair.
Oh, I saw your message. I guess the bot deleted it.
Ain't just throwing darts and hoping this time. Moving
That's crazy. Can't believe it deleted that. You're welcome, my buddy. Heck yeah, I'm glad you got it finally. I was worried. I was wondering where you were earlier. There was a couple people in the chat this morning, and like 5 of them was from California.
as I watch that climb. Bollinger Bands like barbed wire tie. Volatility dancing and in the neon night.
Glad to see you back here. Hadn't seen you in a while.
Momentum oscillators humming like a truck in the yard. Pivot points marked like fence post signs. Trend line holding as a ticker flies. 15-minute candle
Are you still here? Did it kick you out?
like a hometown parade. VWAP sitting like a center stripe. Price comes back and it feels just right. Trend reversals whispering.
I've been finishing the session by 8 a.m. Either red or green. I try to keep it in that area. Nice. Man, I started at 8 this morning finally. So we ran till about noon my time and then got off and then jump back on here for what I think they call power hour, but I'm not seeing it, bro. I'm not seeing power hour. I got a couple accounts I'd like to trade, but I don't think it's going to happen right now. There's Jose. I noticed later I end up giving money back. Gotta wait for MOC. Jose says outlaw present. Yeah, Wall Street. I mean, it's pretty crazy, right? I mean, MOC, you'll probably get it, but you're right. I mean, me trading in the afternoon when I was streaming, you know, from 11 on, it's different than in the morning. So you've got to trade totally different than what you're doing. So. But yeah, I think even, yeah, man, we had a lot of people from California this morning. Jose, are you in California? I told everybody Wall Street was. I knew he was from there, but we had Melly was in here and a couple other people, and they were just having a nice California chat. "100%. Have you built any Pine scripts on TradingView?" I haven't. Tell me a little bit about that, Wall Street. Like, what are you doing? Are you doing some stuff on there? Or?
Break through these EMAs. Take me lower. Whip those bulls today. Push those candles down. I'm on NQ. Let's go now. Let's ride it all the way to the bottom. Break that VWAP. Come on down. Push those candles down. Red way running through this town. Let's ride it all the way to the bottom. Break that VWAP.
I mean, I would be interested in doing something, but I have no idea.
Up before the opening bell, screen glow on my face. Got lines drawn all over that chart like a road map to someplace. Red, green, flicker and fight, candles dancing in a row. I've been studying this storm all night, just waiting for it to blow.
I mean, I tell you, Wall Street, I've been doing a lot on my website, trying to code all that stuff and create pages and code those pages. And I've learned a lot, but it is time consuming and it's easy for me to get stuff wrong. I built a project on Claude and it coded a Pine script that will give me entry signals based on my trading strategy. I uploaded a bunch of my past charts and told it exactly my entry and exit criteria. That's amazing, Wall Street. I mean, I'm definitely intrigued. You're going to have to get with me sometime. Just so I can see what you're talking about, right? Just so we can kind of, I mean, that's cool. I mean, I think that's neat. You can just upload your charts, show it. I mean, that's super cool. I don't know if I could publish anything like that, but I'd love to check that out and figure out if it's something worth doing or not. Maybe we could figure out how to meet up next week sometime or something. You could like show me. We could do like a little Google Meet or something. Just so you could show me like what you did and like how it works. I love technology and stuff like that. I mean, I had no idea what code was till a couple months ago when I started trying to build a website. And how I could mess it up with one letter or one number. Guys, this is crazy. We're not getting any movement. I mean, our EMAs are trying to curl up. Our 50's flat. This is kind of the pennant we have to break. We got 513 to the upside as a pivot point. We're closer to it than we are to the downside. Wall Street, I'd like to build one that would just get me in on a crazy wick that would just automatically enter me opposite direction of what the wick formed. And then I would just try it with like one micro like every time. And I try to set it where it would be like an entry on a crazy wick. And then try to set it for like a 10-point bounce. Wonder if that'd have to be based on volume or something. Guys, it just keeps projecting off that area right there. I mean, I can't get it big enough even. You literally code it based on the percentage of where the body of the candle closes. Example, if it closes with a strong wick at the bottom, it's at least 50% of the full length of the candle. I did something familiar with my 1 minute criteria. Bro, that's cool. I mean, that's super sick. I'd love for you just to show me like how you got started, like what you did just to get started, just so I could get in there and play around with it. Iron Gaming, what's your strategy, sir? Right now, with the candle range being nothing, I mean, we're literally, what is this right here? 41 to 57. We got 4-point candles right now, so the strategy now is do not get in a trade. I mean, if it breaks above this little pendant trend line we have, kind of makes a higher high out of this, maybe try a long, but on a normal day, it's bull flags and bear flags, straight momentum trading. Wall Street kind of knows Bull flag something? Yeah, we play bull flags and bear flag breakouts. So lots of momentum trading. I mean, right now the market's just not moving at all. Like it just fell plumb asleep. It's good to see you here, though. Thanks for stopping by. My MSNR not working because of gold stuck. Oh, yeah. What is gold at? 48.12 right now. Just sent me an email with the link. Awesome, Wall Street. That's super cool. That's why I love this community, guys.
Coffee covering on a legal path. Sun just climbing past the barn roof line. Ticker rolling like a freight train past, but I'm just watching, giving it time.
Yeah, Wall Street. That's sick. I'll definitely look into that.
That's the deal I made with you. I don't chase, I don't panic, just do what I came here to do. Detach from the outcome.
Iron Gaming says my psychology is very poor. Can you give me some tips? Man, we got to learn where to cut those losers faster, and we got to learn how to hold on to those winners longer, right? I mean, it happens to everybody, Iron Gaming. It's not just you. A lot of it just comes with a lot of trading. And then, you know, once you can take the emotion out of it, that's when you become a better trader for sure. And that's hard for everybody. I mean, somebody that tells you they haven't blown an account in a while, double check them. But yeah, I mean, you got to learn that. So, I mean, definitely stick around. Yeah, and Wall Street's onto something right here. He said his psychology is the reason I looked into the algos and bots. If the bot does it for you, you don't got to worry about emotion, for real. But I have been better at not tilting. I have too, man. It's been crazy. I slowed everything down, Wall Street. I mean, instead of me getting everything traded, instead of me having all my stuff linked together and, you know, worrying about getting a good trade, and I just slowed everything down. I mean, rotating through accounts a little bit faster. I think that's a good tip to have. Iron Gaming, it's really hard not to tilt if you just have one account, right? Because you want to be trading, you know. And if your first trade of the morning at 8:30 or whenever you start, 8:45 after the orb or whatever, you have a bad trade, well, you're done for the day, right? So I know it's not for everybody, but if you have multiple accounts where you can make a little bit, rotate, make it a little bit on another one, and then same thing, if you lose on one, just rotate out of it. Don't let that loss get you. But I know a lot of times if you have just one account and it goes against you, then you try to spend the rest of the day getting that thing back to green, right? And then you go in, instead of having, you know, one mini or one micro, then you buy two, and then that goes against you because your stop is have to be so small. So then you buy 3 or 4. So But I love that Wall Street. I'm super intrigued with that. I'm going to get on there here in a little bit. And I may be emailing you back and forth like crazy.
Bust through these EMAs, take me higher. I'm staring down the bears today. Beat these bears, push those candles, get up there.
Currently negative 2% in phase 1. So what is your style of trading, Iron Gaming? What do you look for? I mean, I can understand right now with this chop. I mean, no movement. I mean, guys, we're literally 2 points. We're kind of getting above that little wick right there. That's just my highs I've marked right here. I just touched this one and I touched these. We're breaking above it now. What do you have on that, Iron Gaming? So is it like a 4% drawdown? I'm using MSNR plus storyline. 0T, 0 expire plus LQ. I mean, I wish I knew more about the storyline. I mean, I've had several people tell me about it, you know, but man, I don't know. I mean, I would be focusing on base hits for sure. Get some small wins, figure out what's working that way. You know, if you're using the storyline or whatever, you're probably focusing on long-term day trades and stuff, or Wall Street's like, what's that? That's not NQ like we do Wall Street. Focus on base hits 100%, string them together, a couple 10, 25 points and a mini is what I'm focusing on. Yeah, for sure. I mean, Wall Street, you weren't here a while ago, but yeah, we caught 2 shorts back to back, one for 30 points and one for 35 points. And they were, you know, I mean, it was a minute, 2 minutes, you know, maybe 3 minutes tops. We were in and out. 1310 on one account, rotated out of it, made like 1,000, 930 on another account, rotated out, hit a couple fundeds. And on my fundeds, I'm really learning. I don't know how you do at Wall Street, but just base hits for sure. I mean, if I can get a couple $100 each day and just move on, you know, it's not the instant payout, but then all of a sudden in a week or 2 weeks, all of a sudden you're getting payouts on, you know, 10 or 15 of them, you know, instead of trying to get, you know, hurry up real quick and get a payout and worry about blowing the account. You know, it takes a little bit longer, but then all of a sudden you got all these accounts that are at the buffer and over the buffer, and you can request payouts. And the storyline is the story of current session and candle example. Daily support, reject a candle. Then in 1 TF lower, 4 hour, then storyline starts. And it goes to 1 day new resistance. And if a support break, then it will go 1 week support. It works 15 minute to 1 year. 15 minute to 1 year. I mean, not to sound crazy Iron Gaming, but you know, sometimes I look at a daily candle, but that's about as far as I go. Oh, I mean, honestly, I mean, I focus on, I don't know what Wall Street does on all of his, but I mean, I focus on how a 1 hour closes and opens. Um, I look at a 15 and a 5 to kind of make sure my entry looks fairly decent. And then I trade on a 1 minute candle. I mean, I'll use a 2 minute. I'm trying to get into the 2 minute inside candles and stuff, but I'm doing it more just to learn it because there's some people that use it that's in the chat. But I mean, honestly, if I look and I have a bear flag break or a bull flag break on the long, like on a daily, for instance, right here, this bottom white line that I have drawn is the New York open low and then this candle low. So if it broke below it or got close to it and it lined up on a 1, a 5, and a 15 minute and my EMAs were crossed over, I would be short. But if I get something lined up on a 1, a 5, and a 15, I mean, I'm pulling the trigger every time. That's my A+ setup. And sometimes I'll do it on a 1 minute, you know, but I just focus on base hits. So a bull flag, if I see it on the 1, I'll confirm it on the 5. I don't wait for the 15 on a bull flag because sometimes it's too late. For instance, I can show you. So this is a 5. Let me go. Well, let me see what this is right here. Our 1040 candle. And if you get bored of this, just let me know. But I'm going to go find it over here. I look at a 5 minute for long-term bias and 1 minute for entry and exit. 9 and 21 and VWAP. If price above long, below short. I mean, Wall Street, I mean, we're brothers from another mother, right? I mean, super close. I mean, my 5 minute and 15 is definitely what I look at. I use the 1 minute. I trade on the 1 minute. I use the 9 and 14 for my crossover entry, but I have the 21. The 21 is the purple, and I used to just trade just strictly the 21. So I just added the 9 and 14 and used them as a crossover. So, I mean, we're right on there. I have the 200 on here. And the 50, I've noticed the 50 here lately, Wall Street has been like a crazy, especially in the bull trend run. It never would get below it. But I noticed a lot of big reversals on the 50. So anyway, let me go back to where 1040. Okay, so 954. $9.26 our EMA crossed over, and I watched it and I watched it. We finally entered up here. We had this candle here at these 10 o'clock candle, and we rewrote it into close, which sometimes I don't like to ride the hourly, but we got this big boner candle right here at 9:59. We entered on the 10 o'clock candle. We rolled that sucker up and we got out up here. Okay. But then what did it do? On a 1 minute, we had a nice bull flag. We had the pop higher. We consolidated bull flag, rode it higher. We had this drop, kind of scared everybody. That 50 did never touch that 50. That 50 bounced hard. We got that big boner candle. And then here comes a bull flag on the 1 minute. 1, 2, 3 candles. This popped. Your entry's right here at 480. This is that 1033. We entered here at 480. And we rode it all the way up to like 520. We got out we got out on this pop here, and then this candle got even higher. Same thing though. Look, we touched the 50. We got that that hammer candle. We got a boner candle. We played out. Here's a 1 minute bull flag. 1, 2, 3 minutes. This candle broke above, so we put our entry above that 505 area. It went from 505 to 545, 40 points. When I was 13, I used price action. And in the 15 SMC, when I was 16 or 17, I used ICT, and then 17, 18 MSNR. Well, buddy, maybe it's time to go back to just super basic bull flags and bear flags. I mean, I've been watching the 5 minute right here. And see how everything lines up now. So this 5 minute, this candle finally broke above it. This candle retested, and it's getting that push up. You go to the 1 minute, same lines. If I shrink it down, the 1 minute crossed it over here at 2 o'clock. For XAU USD, I mean, you know, I don't know. I mean, I used to play the Euro US dollar. And I mean, bear flags and bull flags played out on them too. I mean, it's hard to work on a storyline when the government can change something so fast in Forex and it reverse or something. Keep it simple. I watch Tom Haggard trade, and his charts are pretty naked. Basic PDA, yeah. Yep. High, low, Asian high, low, and such, yeah. I mean, I don't know what EMAs you would use, Iron Gaming, but yeah, I mean, use those EMAs just for crossover for confirmation. But I mean, look, since we got that crossover here on the 1 minute, 423, it's gone up 50 points since it crossed over. I mean, it crossed over up here, and it never has. Now this line is your support, right? And all I did was draw the top and bottom. That's all I did. I mean, I don't know how much easier that can get. And I mean, naturally, you got to draw it out and then see if it plays out, right? But if you did that for a couple days, you'd know if it worked. I call that a Dorito pattern. I like it. I think sometimes I do trampoline trading Wall Street, where I just try to catch the bounce over and over again. Yeah, Wall Street says you got to back test it for sure. I mean, that's why I'm kind of learning some of the inside candles. We had some play out earlier. We had a couple guys in here that trade those, and it worked out really nice for them. But I just want to know. I mean, it may be something I never use, but I want to have it in my tool bag. And especially if you can say, okay, that's an inside candle. If we break above it, we're going long. It's also a bull flag. It's also above my trend line. You're giving yourself more conviction. This may be the first time in 6 months that I haven't been in a trade at 2 o'clock, guys. Jose, I concur. That's why Jose's here. He's like, do you even trade, bro? Bro, do you trade? I think so, Iron Gaming. I mean, I would definitely compact that all together. But if you learn the bull flags and bear flag setup, I mean, that's going to tell you if you're going to get a little pop or not. Jose, oh, I seen you trade. You trade good. I like. Thanks, Jose. I mean, we should have just entered long right here when it broke right here. We waited and waited on it. 3.5 minutes to MOC, guys. I do, Iron Gaming, 100%. All right. Iron Gaming, was that you that just subscribed to the channel? Guys, anybody here that just showed up, thanks for being here. Iron Gaming already subscribed. Thank you. You're not the same Iron Gaming. I have another Iron Gaming in here, I think. You're not the same one, are you? Nice lines on the draw. That's all I did, Iron Gaming or Hydro. That's right. I don't think it's very bad. Hey, in the top up here, guys, for anybody that's new here, you can join our Discord. It's pinned in the top of the chat. Just click on it. You can sign it right there. Enter our Discord. It's free. We post a lot of our stuff in there. We do daily recaps, stuff like that. Wall Street, I don't know if you're in there. This is our new one, Wall Street. Did you get in on my new? This is the Trading Cowboy Discord. If you're not in there, click that link and get in there, buddy. I want you in there. You're in there, aren't you, Hydro? Oh, yeah, Wall Street, yeah. We want you in there, buddy. Maybe we can figure out something to code that we can put different ideas in there or something. That'd be pretty cool. Are you in our Discord, Hydro? Is that what you're asking? Here, let me put it in the chat again. It's pinned to the top of the message. If you just click on it, it should take you straight to Discord where you can log in. If you already have a Discord login. No, I'm not in it yet. Hydro, you're like my #1. You're always here. Can you click that link in the top that says join our Discord? In the top, it's linked in the very top of the chat. It says the Trading Cowboy in yellow, and then it says join our Discord. Are you able to click that? If you're not, let me know and I'll put a different link in the chat, or I can put this link again in the chat too. I never Discord, it's just chat. Well, yeah, buddy, if you want the Discord, just jump in the Discord. I mean, it's the same thing. We just chat in there too. I put some of my daily recaps, how we did. We have a little news feed in there that gives you the news as it comes across. I have a little daily devotion in there that pops up in the morning that just kind of links it to trading. There's a link in there that takes you to the economic data. So it actually links to my website. But if you're looking at the screen, if you click on the link on the, I got an invalid message. Okay, let me fix that for you. I'll send you a good link, Wall Street. Just like right here. So every morning in the Discord, it sends you a little link that you can click on, and it takes you to thetradingcowboy.com. And from there, you can click on the news deal, and you get this right here. So it shows you all the economic news. You can click on and look at earnings and all that, and it's all right there through our Discord. Here, let me put it. I'm glad to know it's not working. Try that, Wall Street, and if not, I'm gonna go get you a different link that takes you straight to it. I don't know why that one's not working. It may have. It changes every 7 days, I think, but don't leave me. Don't leave me, chat. If that one doesn't work, Wall Street and Hydro, try that one. I know that one should work. Let me pin that one to the top. Yep, the last one. Okay. I mean, Hydro, yeah. I mean, it's up to you if you want to, but yeah, I mean, I use the Discord on my phone. It gets a little. Sometimes you get a lot of messages, and I just turn off the notifications. But Iron Gaming, can I trade 1-1 or 1-2? Well, Iron Gaming, that's what I do sometimes. I mean, I try to keep mine. My stop is usually, on the high side, 20 points. And I trade a little bit different than some people. I try to make sure that I like 10-point stops, but I like to have support or resistance kind of where I'm at. And so usually sometimes I'll add another mini in before it gets to that area, just in case I do get a bounce off one of those support lines. So all that kind of plays out in my head real fast, but did anybody know how crazy MOC was? Iron Gaming, got it. Good deal. I mean, you can always ask questions in there. There's several guys in there that's great traders that can always help. Just making a really nice community. We try to be super respectful to everybody that's in there. We got some guys that'll ban you if you say the wrong thing, so be careful. We got a couple moderators in there that don't mess around, but always ask questions and ask for help. I think I'm more excited to jump off the stream now and go check out Wall Street stuff. Power out. I mean, did you even notice the 250 candle? I mean, it did nothing. All right, Iron Gaming. We'll see you tomorrow, maybe, buddy. If not, we'll see you in the Discord.
When that volume stampedes, you can feel it shake the ground. Oh yeah, chat room talking like campfire talk at night. We're telling tales of a limit feels we barely survive. Win streaks, whips on. Same old song, one good runner and I'm right back on.
Highly recommend getting acquainted with Claude. I will, for sure. I mean, I use ChatGPT and Gemini and stuff a bunch. Copilot on some of the bots that we have, but Copilot's kind of on my low end.
Turn that fear into trust when that trend line bends and the sky turns blue. I'm a cold rig cowboy riding straight on through. Push NASDAQ, push those candles green. Let's rip, let's ride, you know what I mean. Kick that open widescreen saloon. Hands up high, we howl at the moon. High speed horses on
Another couple of subscribers. Thanks, guys. Thanks for being here for sure. Sorry it was such a slow day. Claude has Claude Code, which is top of the line. I'm not a coder at all, but it's fascinating to learn. Nice, man. I tell you, that coding is something else. I mean, been doing it on my website, you know, to get everything figured out. You know, to get the prop firms listed in there and kind of, you know, what their entry prices are. You know, what their drawdown is. You know, all that stuff. And I wanted to build something that was kind of like that. So I've been using the, you know, a lot of Chat GPT and stuff to kind of get the coding started, and then having to write it myself and change the colors and change the prices. And it's not perfect yet, but it's getting there, but it takes a lot of hours. So it sounds like that Claude's the exact thing I need.
guitar guy yourself picks a deal in tune while Charles drives charts like a dusty old car. We're trader riding NASDAQ together in this wild screen rodeo. Marco's got that R&B weather, a new jack swing in his soul. Turbinator calls, here comes the good news.
Coming right back up to this pivot point, 513s. Got 4 o'clock New York coming up.
Driving up session taps his ring on the desk, says one more pullback, then I'm done. Yeah, Marco singing sweet like a backroom choir while his bread runs off with everyone. Good news whispers like a back porch breeze, bad ticks bite like a barbed wire fence. We tip our hats to the ones still holding every loss, every win, every cent. We're trader riding NASDAQ together in this flickering cattle drive show. Marco's got that R&B weather.
Man, that's crazy. I'm glad you were here, Wall Street, because I would have tried to take some crazy trades. I probably would have went in with like 5 or 6 contracts. It wouldn't have been good. I know that. A little pullback to the EMAs. Got a 35-point pull from the 500s right there. Today was a sneaky grind up. I took my first trade at 719 short from 328, and we're at 500 now. Yeah. I mean, look at that right there. I mean, that 500, now we're getting that huge drop, but we literally crossed my line at 450s. And then over the next 30 minutes, we ran up to 500. So we could have got 50 points if we'd have just entered that. But now look at this pullback. Who would have shorted that thing right at 500 like that with that 513 coming up?
Trading cowboy laughs ain't my first rodeo. Gronky tonk man's humming low at the bar. Guitar guy Yusef picks a dealing tune while Charles drives Charles like a dusty old car. We're trader riding NASDAQ together in this wild screen rodeo. Mark those got that R&B weather, new jack swing in his soul. Terminator calls, here comes the good news through the chop, we don't let go.
This is the price action I was getting used to from a couple weeks ago. Yeah, for real, honestly, right? That's why the first two the bull trend days just ate me alive, right? I mean, I like to say I'm a super perma bull, but man, I mean, we got these plays over and over again where it would reject at these nice round numbers, and then we didn't get that for 2 days, and that almost hurt me. I just couldn't join the trend for a while.
Room quiet while the spread runs off with everyone. Good news whispers like a back porch breeze. Bad ticks bite like a barbed wire fence. We tip our hats.
I shorted those days because I couldn't believe it. Yeah, you and me both. I think I lost an eval and then a funded before I realized, hey, you got to just don't do anything or wait. So, and don't get me wrong, I caught a couple shorts, but yeah, for sure, Wall Street. Yeah, everyone knew. Well, and I think that's why that's why they always say buy the news or buy the rumor and sell the news.
Push through the highs, bust through these EMAs, take me higher, beat these bears, push those.
Or my favorite, the market can stay irrational longer than you can stay solvent. That's for sure. Yeah. That's what I had Stack Z come in and tell me that he goes, man, you caught the top of that because we had a pretty good short that first day finally. He said, man, you caught the top of that perfect. And I said, well, yeah, it took me 4 accounts to finally catch that top for that short. So all right, guys, let's break out of here. Sorry that was such a crazy day. We'll be back here tomorrow morning, 8 o'clock. Thanks for everybody joining here. Thanks for everybody being here. Thanks, Wall Street, for coming back. I'm definitely going to go check that out. Remember, there's one way. That's the way up. Get that money. There's Zero Dawn. What are you doing? What are you doing, Zero Dawn? The sheriff has arrived. That's what Streamlabs says. Zero Dawn, did you do anything today? Just got back to my office. Well, we watched the whole power hour. Didn't take one trade. Probably my first time ever not to be in at 2 o'clock anytime. Me and Wall Street just sat here talking about coding and stuff. Been busy with concrete work. Nice. For that shop y'all were going to be working on? Oh, adding addition to my grandmother's place. You're a good man, Charlie Brown. You're going to have so many jewels in your crown when you get to heaven. It's going to be unreal. You're not going to be able to hold your shoulders up.
Coffee cup, ring on a legal pad.
Talk to you tomorrow. Hey, we'll come by a little bit earlier, okay? I'll be streaming in the morning, probably again at 8 o'clock on the Trading Cowboy. I did it this morning. I'm going to do it again tomorrow. I'm going to give it a few days. Greg did his own stream. I did my own stream. Kind of watched him, so he did pretty good. I'm pretty proud of him, so. He kind of took the same trade, so. Yeah, let's break it out of here. Yeah, thanks, Zero Dawn, for sure. All right, guys. Remember, the Trading Cowboy loves you. There's nothing you can do to change that. Go tell your loved ones you love them. Give them a hug. We'll catch y'all in the tack room tomorrow at 8 a.m., maybe 8:10, hopefully 8 a.m. God bless each and every one of you. Giddy up, guys.
When the market gets wild, only one man rides it, the Trading Cowboy.
Boots on the floor, screen lights glow. Jar like an open road, get up, let's go. I'm the Trading Cowboy, stocks are my thing, and Q on the dashboard, hear that bell ring. Bear flags, bull flags, I rope and I brand. This could be the best 8 seconds ever hit this land. Ride those candles, ride that run long into the high.